Hello everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome back to the channel and the Al-Andalus Let's Play Achievement Run series, which, yeah, that was a rough one in the last episode. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for significantly better than that, but alas, it was not meant to be. We got outmaneuvered. Kind of looking at how things look up here. Italy is still crazy. Yeah, we'll just have to rebuild. And rebuilding is kind of the key. I mean, one of the things that was mentioned, of course, is the fact that we've got Mega Steward here in Sultan Abad ibn Muhammad. And we really need to work on that, him and his gazillion kids. We also need to look at our alliances a little bit more. I mean, we can declare wars. We're fourth in line to inherit titles. Third in line for a bunch of other ones. Yeah, so we need to just get back to it, rebuild, reinvest. I mean, treasury is down, as is to be expected after losing a war like that. Need a new physician. Then, let's see here. Hold on. What are our direct holdings again? Cabra. All right. So we will increase county control in Cabra, and then we need to work on Malaga, etc., etc., etc. And of course, we're still at that position where we're genuinely disliked by most people. So again, that is also something we need to work on. Bit by bit by bit. Of course, we have a faction against us. Claimant here is our nephew. So we'll just got to keep an eye on that. And a member in here is Rashid of Granada. Keep an eye on him. So one of the ideas is that we not only reinvest in our own sultanate and rebuild a lot, maybe pick off a few of the more minor nations around us, ideally not one of our allies. Beha here, they've got a northern African ally, so again, we're going to have to go maybe county by county, but they're also in a war against Castile, so which they are winning, which is kind of nice, but it might not be a bad one to kind of go in there, see how that war goes between them, and take it from there. The Tahirids, they are still allied quite strongly, of course. We have the truce within Valencia. They are allied with the Tonids. And then the Hudids, who are our sole allies. So we need to play the alliance game a little bit. No doubt there. If we look at our intrigue, we got really nothing going on here, so we need to start working on improving relations with some people in and around us. I think the first one we're going to work on here is our marshal, lowest hanging fruit. So if we get that taken care of, then he'll have a positive one, and then we'll just kind of work through our council and through our vassals bit by bit by bit in improving the relations. As far as what options we do have, if we take a look here, just kind of cycle through our kids. Our heir, he is married. Your culture has discovered fascination. Mangonels, fantastic, fantastic. We can have a new fascination we can focus on. All right, so we have that. Manorialism, we have Reconquista. That helps our piety, as well as our Casus Belli cost goes down. Then we can work on our military sphere. That would be a new one, or that one we already have. Sorry. So royal prerogative. So we can enact high crown authority and absolute crown authority. This is important because we do need to change our secession laws. Chronicle writing, this gives us de jure Duchy Casus Belli prestige cost minus 10%. Not too worried about that. Coinage, there we're looking at feudal contract as coinage rights and development growth plus 10%, which is nice. And then up here we've got the burrs, which unlock early medieval area military buildings, unlocks March feudal contract, and levy size goes up. Arch saddle can recruit armored horsemen as men at arms. I'll be honest, this is kind of the one that I want to go for. It's going to take 38 years. This one would take 18. This one would take 40. This one would take 38. The burrs would take 37. But this one right here, I just think is the most important one because it allows us to get to the High Crown Authority, which then eventually gets us to the point where we can change our succession laws. Because obviously partition is not something we want. We want to go to primogeniture. That is the one that we definitely want to, because then we can maintain all of the holdings. Other than that, I think we're pretty well set. Let's look at our court. I don't know if there's anybody here that would be experienced as a physician. Let's see. How much would be the cost? It would be 35. So we could recruit her to court, or we can just search for a physician. I mean, either way, it's going to cost us money. Let's just recruit her to court. And so we've got Shifta is on our court. And we can see, where are we? Appoint as court physician. Gains 10, so cost is 10. We've already made a lot of that back in the meantime. I mean, we are making, sorry, I'm unpause here again, nearly 20 a month. So our coffers are going to refill nicely and quickly, which of course is really, really important as we are starting this recovery phase. So one of our alliances has expired, which isn't necessarily bad. All right, so we started with the avaricious golden obligations, so we can go Hirigeld, I think that's what that is. Vassal tax contribution plus 10%. War profiteer, so monthly income while at war goes up by 10%. This is my domain, extort subjects decisions. I'm going to go with that one. Let's get more money from our vassals. So now we are making a really nice 20 a month. But we're just gonna have to wait for these coffers to refill before we can really do much. I was taking a look at our kids here. Let's see. The princess is not married yet or betrothed. So we can ally with Beha. I do want to build some solid titles here. Sorry, some solid, what am I saying? Alliances, good lord. Khadija has now come of age. All right, well, let's just hit pause here real quick. So we've got a whole bunch of people that can get married. And we will go through that. First, our daughter. Let's see what we can do matrilineal here. Our nephew. No. This one has claims. Kasib. All right, this one is handsome. He's looking pretty good. I think that would be a good one. I mean, it'll cost her prestige, but I don't really care about her prestige right now. We will get some nice heirs put together here. All right, so now we've got our other daughter who is 21. This one, I think Alliance would be a nice one to go for. Shiktam's Emirate. The Hamadids. That would be a good one. Liege, or we could marry her off to our brother-in-law, who is 64. So that means that is not going to last very, very long. Or we can tie her to Valencia. Let's see, it would be one of the wives of the Emir of Valencia. That may not be a bad one to have. And then a gazillion kids, of course. Then we can strengthen our ties with the Hudids. Are any of these matrilineal? I don't think so. No, I think matrilineally we won't get anything more. So now it'd be time to add children medium. So I mean, tying us to Valencia might not be a bad one. So now our sister can marry. Now, sisters I really don't care about, so we're definitely going for the alliance marriages here. Kariz, Hamadids, yeah, marry the old dude. Perfect. And of course now I lost track of everybody that just got married. So we'll just go through all of that. And wait. Perfect. All right, so we got one more that can marry. Salma. Again, here with the sisters, I am definitely playing the alliance game. Sheikh of Faro. They're a friend. Strengthen our ties. I mean, for the betterment of the family. Faris and a friend. Maybe here we can find something matrilineal with a nice trait. Let's see here. Traits, inheritable. Let's go for quick. Oh, barren. Ugh. What, she's barren? So no kids. So then it really doesn't matter. Now we will definitely go for alliance. Not going to worry about that. And let's just reset defaults. Clear that out. Everything got a little bit screwy there. All right. Yeah, let's just mirror her off to a friend. Perfect. Obviously, no kids can come out of that one. But now we've strengthened some of our alliances quite nicely. Again, the North African alliance for me is just important because Bilal, nice, another son, is just important because the Maghrebids, I feel like, were a huge part of us losing that war. So having someone here in North Africa, I think, could help in counteracting if we have to deal with the North Africans much anymore. And then we'll just kind of, I think, continue from there. We've rebuilt our treasury nicely. We can designate a guardian now. Let's see, what direction is she going? Marshal. That'd be an interesting one. All right. Yes. We'll add that proposal. Fantastic. To the implacable Sultan Abad of Abadit. So who are you? Aha, from the Thunids. Been corresponding with your Chancellor, Wali Aram. I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that one day I may call a friend. Interesting. We're, going that direction here with really, we've got good relationship here. Proposal of an alliance. To the implacable Sultan Abad Abadit. Despite our lack of bands of blood, we both stand to gain from an alliance. Sweta, North Africa. He is a vassal of the Almoravids. It's an alliance. They have next to no soldiers. This is one that I'm going to decline. So because I don't think it's a good move for us. All right, let's see where we can invest a little bit more here. I do love seeing that. The Great Mosque. Anyway, so we can duchy building. Let's just see what's available eventually here. So we can add military academies, so that increases our so our knight effectiveness goes up. We can add 2 more knights. We can add marches. Let's see. No, we cannot. So we're missing 6 gold. The Emirate of Cordoba is not held by you, and Illusion Culture does not have the Burrs innovation. So again, we are missing the key innovations here. So we're not going to worry about that. Farm and fields. Let's go to the cities here. I think we can upgrade a few things. Pastures. We could bump that up, so that gives us a little bit extra gold, and our levies go up and supply limit goes up. So we will go with that upgrade. So again, bit by bit, just, you know, getting more levies, getting more income. The supply limit going up obviously is very, very important. But overall, things are looking good. If we look at where the money's coming from, you know, Cordoba is definitely the big one. Evora is nice at 1.1.5. Seville is 1.5. Malaga is 1. Guadiato is 1.2. So we've got a... Who are these guys? More going on there. All right, well-organized court. Now we can take a quick look at our... That's not what I wanted. I thought we had... What happened to our court physician? She already go away? Okay. Let's go to our council. So he's been swayed. Now we can work on the next one. So let's work on our chancellor. Start swaying him. You know, just become a little bit more beloved, bit by bit by bit. Slowly but surely. Let's go and let's just search for a physician. Neighboring ruler won a war. So Beja beat Castile. Very interesting. Court physician. So we have, oh my god, 140 or 70. Tahira Said. Scribe, callous, paranoid. I mean, that's everything you want in a court physician. Alright, well, we'll make her the court physician. We'll just rebuild here. I can imprison her, which I won't. Rome will lose land, vassal inherits foreign title. Ah, okay, so we're back to this again. So now, this is a trick I was told. We can fabricate a claim. Oh, we can't. Interesting. I thought we could fabricate a claim on Almeria. I was told if you fabricate a claim, you revoke the title, then... Interesting. Alliance is expired. Hamadid has died. Perfect. So what I was told is if you fabricate a claim, then you won't lose it. So let's take a look at this. We'll lose land when inherits a foreign title. Now the question is, am I fabricating a claim there, or do I have to fabricate a claim on the Tahirids? There they've got a youngster. Of course, if he dies, he inherits. So, I mean, either way, this is a catch-22. Let's see about... We cannot revoke the title, may incur tyranny, and he's not our direct vassal. Ah, that's right. Yeah, because obviously we turned that Granada over to our nephew, who hates us, by the way. Do not get along. So he can revoke his title. We cannot. Now, I could revoke his title. Of the Emirate of Granada, which would not do well. All right, so this is maybe one we're just going to have to deal with if we lose it. The Tahirids are without an ally. And we are no longer... we are no longer in a position where we're at a truce with them. So the Tahirids are without an ally. Oh, great. They've allied with the Almoravids. So the Tahirids are there for the taking. What can we do here? So he only has that claim. County, duchy. It costs 750. Is that really all we're missing? We're not illustrious. We cook. He becomes your vassal. But of course, then we're still dealing with that right there. Can't take the whole kingdom or the entire duchy. How far are we from illustrious? I mean, here's the thing. It's the time really to strike because he's completely isolated. This is a war we can definitely win. And those are his claims, right? I mean, he's the primary heir of the entire Tahirid. Let's see here. So we could offer vassalage, but he will not accept it. Base reluctance, minus 45. Different faith. He's not de jure your vassal. All right. Let's see. Is there anybody else we can do anything with? No. No. Beha is also isolated, but they're pretty powerful. They have 777 mercenaries. Now, here, declaring a war will just give us part of the county. Again, we're not in a position that we can take everything. We're just that little bit off. The Dunids now, that would be suicide, now that they are allied with the Almoravids. Hudid's coming in from the north. Of course, Valencia is one of ours. I mean, the Tahirids, it's really the one to go after. Let's see, his claims. Alcaraz, Alacorn, Alicante. I mean, we can take a big chunk of it. I mean, honestly, it's the play. It's the play that we need to have right now. So we can go after the Tahirids again. We declare a war for his claim again. So he gets the Sheikhdom of Alcaraz, the Mosque of Albacete, and the Wilaha of Montiel. Becomes our vassal. We get a weak hook. We gain 20 fame. And your allies share in 20 prestige. He has no allies. I think this is... We're going to go after the Tahirids again. I mean, that really has to be the play. Oh, our wife is pregnant. Okay. So these guys are going to go here. These guys are going to go here. And I just realized I forgot to upgrade to mangonels. Oh, well. You know, these things can happen. So that force is going to go up north. These guys are going to go here. Nope. I was thinking maybe we could get one of those forces, but if they combine, we're going to have quite the problem. So right now we are just moving around, waiting to see what exactly happens. All right, let's just move that force in here, because that is a substantial sized army. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to combine that force. And we can, let's bring in our friends from Valencia. Oh, our mother died. Perfect. So Valencia has joined the war. They are going to march. Could also bring in the Aftazids, but I'm not too concerned about that. Things we share. When we talk about life, my wife and I often agree. I just know that Butaina understands how I view the world. I am lucky to be with someone who understands me. 20 opinion increase. Nice. So Almeria's under siege. We're going to win this siege here in 3 months. They're going to take 9 months. So once this siege is done, ideally the force from Valencia will besiege up there. Perfect. So when we win this siege, we are going to move south and crush them. The counselor has died. Let's take care of our chancellor. And yeah. Our courtier, Gomer. Perfect. So we're close to winning that siege. Valencia can besiege up north. I'm fine with that. Hassan, Saad. Very nice. We got so many kids. It's got to be the most fertile marriage I have ever had. Alright. Let's move down south here. Siege 1. You don't have to come. You can stay up there. Continue that siege. But we are... I mean, we have so many advantages here. Because we get the defensive bonuses because they are in a siege. So let's scroll in here. Valencia will come too to add even more to it. Wounded, my injured vassal. Okay. Doesn't matter. Here come the reinforcements from Valencia. That'll end this pretty soon. Perfect. Victory is ours. Enemy combatants captured. And now we can move with the entire force up to the north and siege down that county. I still sometimes say province. Maybe that's also down to playing some other games. It's a province, right? So they're coming down this way. And they're just scooting around. Yeah, because they can't retreat into enemy-held territory. So they're still trying to reinforce and regain their strength. Marshal impresses Vassal. So once we've got this siege done, once this war is won, then I'm going to get rid of the honors and upgrade them, essentially. Enemy ally has joined the war. Don't do this to me. That would really annoy me. Let's bring in the Hudids then. Now, if you're bringing in allies all of a sudden, I'm going to bring in allies all of a sudden. And just take care of this thing lickety-split. I mean, it may have been an unnecessary expenditure of prestige. I mean, here they come from North Africa. Oh, the Masurids. So they have gone independent of the Almoravids. Interesting, interesting. But here come the Hadids. But they're not going to be able to do much of anything. We've got 3 months left on that siege. They have 3 months left there. I mean, it's... You are known for dedication to the faith. And this is now a race against time. Who ends the siege first? Task has been finished. 28 days. Okay, we're gonna end it first. Got a new one here. Ledgers, Republican ruler opinion, Republican vassal tax contract. Okay, fine. We'll just have to do that to finish that path. We're gonna win that here before they win that. So we won the race, the siege race. Perfect. 100% war score. We will enforce the demands. So be it. Perfect. Now we will disband all of our armies. Very, very nice. Now we'll still lose lands just because of the way this all works. The Tahirids, we'll just have to take him after that. The nice thing is this is just a county. So as long as he doesn't get too powerful, we'll be okay. We will be okay. So we do have prisoners we can get rid of. Alim Tahirid gets a weak hook. We can't ransom him. We will ransom her. Oh, alright. Really? Can't get anything? Leaves prison, gets a weak hook. Is there anything? Ugh, he's not really... What we could do... Hold on. Still can't... He still won't accept vassalage. That's okay. We demand conversion to Anyway, to that. And get a weak hook. Perfect. And can we do anything with him? Is he good at anything? Oh, he's good at martial. His prowess isn't great, but we can recruit him. And we can gain a hook. Alright, I'm good with all of that. Perfect. Very, very nice. Alright, so you can demand payment from... Oh, we can. Oh, let's demand payment. Let's do that. Let's get some money for that hook. That's very nice. I can always use the money. Alright, so now Kara, who is our sister, can marry to our brother-in-law. That makes no sense. Beha, Alcanis, Tagant. I'm trying to see if there's anything here. Any alliances that are good. Almeria. I wonder what we can do matrilineally here. Sheikh Faro. I mean, it's our sister, so I'm not really that worried about that. Where are these guys? Aha, so we can get an ally within the Thununids. I think that makes sense. I think that makes perfect sense. What else do we have here? Children lack guardians. Okay, so this son, he is focusing on learning. That makes sense. So who's good at learning? Our courtier, who is very, very old. Or our Alama. All right, we'll go with him. Abat. He is looking at martial skills. So there we will go with Abdul Hassan. Okay. We will unpause that. You can transfer Sheikh Abdul Latif Almeria to Fadl of Granada. Ah, okay, okay. Now we may be able... Okay, so he is our direct liege. Sheikhdom. He will not accept any of that. Now... No, we can't. We could do Granada, Alcaraz, Murcia. Not too worried about that. Tahirids. I mean, I know we can just conquer that county for us and close it out. But we can't at this time. We cannot. So we could transfer him. So what is the effect there? Transfer him so that increases his opinion of us. We don't really have to worry about him. We can't revoke the title right now. You know, we'll just leave it as is. Vassal inherits foreign title. Yeah, that's the thing. He needs kids. Once he has children, then that'll be taken care of. Now, if he dies, then one of his kids inherits, and he hates us. Can we murder him? 94% chance. Yes, we will murder you. It's really for the good of the realm. All right, I said I was going to go here and work on our siege equipment. So we will destroy them. And now we will go to mangonels. And we will double that. Perfect. That just, it really speeds up sieges so much. So I definitely, that's, if you are the culture head and you can, or if you are the culture head, I would definitely go with that as one of your first focuses. We've got another son. Abdul Hassan, fantastic. Kids, kids, kids. Wealth aplenty. All right, my treasury is bringing me with gold and silver, and all expenses are cared for. As a wealthy lord, I am expected to offer patronage to some kind of artist or scholar. As luck would have it, 3 potential candidates just arrived in Abadid. But do any of them impress me? All right, what are we here? Architect, thrifty, callous, impatient, ambitious. All right, so nothing that really stands in the way of doing this. Rafika is known for growing beautiful gardens. So Immaculate Gardens gives us prestige growth. It's very nice. Then we've got Raf. Raf is good at religious poetry. That gives us a piety growth, which we could use piety. And clergy opinion +5. Suleiman. So the discoveries of Suleiman show promise. So that's a development growth of +15%, natural philosophy. That's definitely more the direction to go with. And then, let's see here. What else can we invest into in the city? We can upgrade our guild halls to level 2. So from level 1, so that gives us a bigger development growth and higher taxes. But we need to wait a little bit there. Can we invest anything here? No. Don't worry about clergy buildings, the city of Malaga itself. Pastoral lands or hill farms. That could give us a good amount of extra money. Hunting grounds. Gives a little bit less, but defender advantage +2 and more levies. We're going to go with that one. Just because we can definitely use that bonus in levies. Because war will be coming in future. There's absolutely no doubt about that. So now I think we'll see, when does this truce expire? It expires for 4 years. All right, so that's definitely the most natural next step to go after. But for right now, we're going to see how things progress. And I'll be back in a short while. Murder en route. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route for Sheikh Abdul Jalil's castle. Should anything go wrong, a detailed map of the local hills with all its hidden paths and caves would be invaluable resource. So pay a hunter from Almeria to draw a map. So there's a 54% chance is discreet, nothing happens. 45% chance that he brags about it. Explore the hills yourself. So we gain stress. 10%. So there's a 60% chance we'll figure it out. And map surroundings. So secrecy +10, scheme success chance +10. So there's a 30% chance we just gain stress because I got lost. 10% chance get lost overnight, so gain 50 stress and ill. And gain stress 13 because we're impatient. Is impatient. I'll just do it myself. Oh, good. It gains. It went the best possible way. That's great. Assassin! The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to shake Abdul-Jalil's bedchamber. Everything is in place. Alright, 75% chance that he's killed. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? My attempt on Sheikh Abdul-Jalil's life has been thwarted. Really? The assassin made his way to the Sheikh's chambers, but found him in the company of his wife, his lover. Never get him now. New plan. So, starts a murder scheme against Sheikh Abdul-Jalil, and Sheikh Rafika is killed by you. It has happened. He will be watchful for 2 years. You got in my way. Yeah, I need a new plan. All right, let's... that's so frustrating. They get to start the murder scheme all over again. So Hunter's Lodge is constructed in Malaga. That is very nice. So frustrating. All right, let's take a quick look here. Where else we can invest in. So now let's look at Cabra. They are woefully underdeveloped in the castle holding. So, see, we've got crop fields. What else can we do? Let's do walls and towers. Garrison goes up, fort level. So at the max, garrison, fort level, archer damage. Brings in some extra money. And it just makes it also a lot harder. You can see the construction building right there. Just make it a little bit harder on the siege. Whenever we go into another war. Let's see, is there anything else we can do down here? Child benefits from tutelage. Let's see, we can upgrade pastures, guild halls, pasture upgrade. So that gives us more levies, higher supply limit, and more income. Fantastic. So again, these are all things that I think are very, very important to develop, because then our money just keeps going up, 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 and we can afford a lot of the wars more when we're in that position. We're still good right now on domain holdings. We take the Tahirids, then we'll take that. Spy Masters have discovered secrets. Let's take a quick look at our... I always do that. Our council, dang it. All right, so everybody's kind of positive except Ali here. So we will sway him and bump that up and then start working on our court as well. So our murder scheme here is ticking along nicely. Right now we've got a 60% chance of success against him. Of course, his previous spouse mysteriously died. I have no idea what happened. But I definitely want to get him out of the way, get his kid on the throne. He needs kids. Badly. His giant wife, that's just hilarious, is not producing any kids. Yeah, the attraction penalty doesn't help. I mean, he's 14. He's betrothed. He's not married yet. Plush and exotic carpet. Plush, vibrant, and soft as the first light of dawn. A merchant presents me with an exquisite carpet in the hopes of good future relations. As I marvel at the fine weave, I am struck by a thought. Wouldn't a carpet like this muffle the treading of feet, even conceal the steps of a bumbling agent? So, he accepts the gift. Murder scheme gains progress. And plush and exotic carpet, so monthly prestige plus 20%. for him, and hostile scheme resistance -10. Or it would be great in my room. Give me more prestige. Let's do that. He's extra vigilant. Of course. Our alliance has expired with the Hudites. Of course. Whoa. All right. So the Hudites. There's no siblings, no children's, primary heir. Call to war. Okay, so what we have here is the alliance joined me in the conquest of the Castello Blanco against Galicia. I mean, I have to accept it. How's this war looking? They have 1,200. He's got 6,000. Well, that's with us. Allied with Asturias. Okay. And so, where are we now? So 2,000, 6,000. I mean, we could win that. We'll raise our armies and go and strike against the infidels in the north. First, we'll move him here. And then combine our forces and move in conquest. Let's see, he's unyielding defender and reckless. Let's see what other commanders we have. Flexible leader. He's a reaver. Raid speed and county attrition. We'll put him in charge of it. I like the reaver skill. Because we will definitely loot and burn and ravage the countryside. Why would they engage in that battle? That makes absolutely no sense. That's frustrating. Available Dynasty Legacy. All right. So, all members of the Abbasid Dynasty gain the benefits of these Dynasty Legacies. You as Dynasty Head can spend Renown to unlock Legacies. So we could be a House of Warriors. So Prowess +2. We can go down this route. Knight Effectiveness +15%. So we inherited a mosque. We got to hit pause here real quick. Popular opinion, if we are of the law, here, domain limit, powerful vassals, lifestyle experience, casus belli, martial lifestyle experience, advantage for an attack, men-at-arms regiments, guile. So that gives us dread gain +20%. I mean, this basically scheme success goes down here. Major chance to prevent one murder against each dynasty member. Interesting. Blood, careful breeding, so noble veins. Congenital traits +30%. Okay. So that's basically, it pushes your congenital traits. I'm not too worried about that. Erudition. Vibrant chord, so opinion goes up by 10. Piety, lifestyle, learning lifestyle goes up. Same faith opinion, counselor and counselor task +10. Glory. Marriage acceptance goes up. Prestige. Diplomacy. Or we've got fertility. Okay, so kin. Honestly, the ones that make most sense are either warfare, law, or guile. Control growth, stewardship goes up, vassal opinion, domain limit. We're going to go with law. All right. We're going to go down that path. All right. So we're going to focus on this down here. New stewardship perk, war profiteer. We'll unlock that. And go down that path. The enemy is coming in here. Now, we could break off our siege. Intercept them. Ibtisam comes of age. They grow up fast. I'm not going to worry about you real quick. I will break off this siege to engage that. There we go. Wanako to a son. Well, Ali Colon. There we go. All right, so that is pushing them away. Will we engage them before they leave? Yes, we will. And we will win this battle. Oh, and the king is leading it himself. Oh, could we capture him? Victory. Fantastic. So glory is widely known. Council, so a new steward. Our nephew hates us. You know what, we're going to assign him, and we are going to send him a gift, and we are going to sway him. So we're going to go full court press here on making our nephew like us. All right, so we are going to move forward here and work on ending this war. The first war against the infidels to the north. So now let's chase them along the coast. You're back there? No, he's leaving. Will we engage them in a war battle first? No. Alright, so now let's just head up north. Actually, that's not smart. We'll go here. We'll go along the coast. Because your attrition and supply and all that stuff, if you're in a coastal province, it definitely helps you a lot. So we will just march up the coast. Sultan Abad of Abadid, I have been corresponding with Chancellor Gumer, so these are the Tahirids. I must say that come see in a new light. So fantastic, he likes us. I'm trying to kill the guy that can inherit your lands. I just want to end this war, to be honest. I mean, we could war profiteer up here, but if we can take the capital, that would be a huge win for us. I mean, the loot we get isn't great. So it'll take 4 months. And it's forcing them inherited a mosque. So now we are above the domain limit. All right. So now I can grant titles. Sheikhdom of Cabra. Sure. Give him that. That'll also improve his opinion further. If we win this siege, then obviously this war will definitely go more in our favor. They're losing again to a superior force, which will hurt the war score. But then, you know, I think we'll just start looting our way to the south. We could head over here and take care of Asturias, knock them out of the war, which would be kind of nice. You know, as long as that army is... There, we won the siege. Very nice. Let's see. How much money is in these provinces? They've got 20... Got 24 up here. Oh, yeah, we could go there. This is where we want to go. There we go. All right. So we'll go there. We will siege down that enemy force. Their capital, at least. And take care of that. Prisoners can be ransomed. All right. Choppy water. Sheikh Abdul is inspecting a ship anchored in one of the harbors of Almeria later this week. It would be easy to have my agents drench the rowboat meant to ferry him out in flammable liquid Wait until it's out in the middle of the harbor and launch a flaming arrow, and then just let the water claim him. Set the plan in motion. 55% chance. In choppy water, shake up the little Jalil is dead. Aww. Claimed by the cold embrace of the ocean, the flaming arrow shot by my agent blazed a burning path across the harbor, and only moments later, the whole boat was up flames. All passengers ended up in the water and fine fabric. It's so heavy. Unfortunately, the archer couldn't be found. Such a tragedy. All right, so what does that mean? We'll still lose the realm just because of this crap. Because this guy won't have kids, but at least this guy doesn't hate us. Wait. Karaz. All right, we need to figure this stuff out. Something. Hold on. So we can realm lose land. We can. Okay, so he will. Let's get this right. So he heir Tahirids. Ah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. He won't have the kids. That's where we are. All right. So he'll still inherit that. That's the key thing. Okay. I am picking up what you are putting down. Finally. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, oh my god, dude, it's not that hard. Let's see, is it more? Yeah. Let's just fabricate that claim. It's not that hard, man. I mean, it would be a lot easier if they would just, you know, have kids. That would make me very, very happy. This is very, very frustrating. Of course, we're still in this war, but it's fun war. Taking on the infidels. So here we are. This will take 4 months. That will definitely help. And then we'll just kind of pillage our way back along the coast. This is going to take them 6 months. So we can march down and take care of that army after winning this siege. But I think we will leave that for the next episode. I've already been recording here for like an hour. Yes, I will. It will be edited, so it won't look like an hour to you guys. But nevertheless, I think we've recovered financially. We're in a really powerful position. I mean, we're at war and we're making 15 gold a month. We will continue to invest in the country. We expanded the Sultanate more now that the Tahirids were so vulnerable. And hopefully we can continue to do that and just gobble them up and become more and more powerful here before we can finally take on the Thunids. Maybe Beha would be next, and then, yeah, we'll kind of see which way this all goes. Don't forget to hit that like button. That definitely helps the channel grow, and subscribe if you're new to not miss anything. Until next time, I'm Realm Builder Guy, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.